Ukraine's army has long been seen as an innovative and remarkable force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Their military might has been widely praised across the globe for how they continue to develop drones, planes, and even modified superweapons to help them valiantly strike back at Vladimir Putin's forces. Many were left fearing Putin's meat grinder tactics would allow him to bulldoze his way deep into enemy territory, with Ukraine having little defensive weaponry at their disposal when the conflict started. But as the war enters its fourth bloody year, Zelensky's army has proven itself as a force capable of fighting on all fronts through various means. Despite the impressive creativity on show, Ukraine has still been hampered by a lack of crucial supplies from international allies, leaving them struggling to turn the tide. But as Russia continues to attack their brave enemy, with Putin now taking back much of the Kursk region in recent days, Ukraine is continuing to hold on. In recent months, footage of their successful attacks have started to install a rich faith in the world that Russia winning the war won't ever come easy. Colonel Hamish de Breton-Gordon told The Sun he has been amazed by the weapons Ukraine has created and how effective they have been in holding off Russia. He said, "We're now over 3 years into this war, and certainly the Russians thought that it would be over in a few days or weeks. Russia started this war with one of the most powerful armies in the world, but Ukraine has managed to hang on to this fight and have fought the Russians to a standstill through their innovative use of what they had. It has been remarkable, but when we look back in history, when you absolutely need to do things to survive, it's remarkable what you come up with." The Ukrainian talent on the battlefield has been scrutinized in recent days after a turbulent last week, which saw U.S. President Donald Trump halt military aid to Ukraine. The shock decision left Ukraine and much of Europe scrambling to reinforce Zelensky's military and make use of what weapons they had left at their disposal. Days passed with U.S. aid officially being taken off the table as Ukraine pleaded with Trump to help them in their war. Experts feared Ukraine would have only managed to go a few months without America's help before their arsenal was all used up. But after a crunch meeting in Saudi Arabia between U.S. and Ukraine representatives, on Tuesday Trump finally changed his mind. All aid has now been restored, with Ukraine able to not only bolster up their defensive and offensive weapons, but also share key intelligence data to help stay ahead of the Russians. Here we take a closer look at how they've managed to fight back with the use of clever weaponry and tactics. Drone warfare. The Ukrainian army has quickly become specialists in aerial warfare, with their arsenal of drones becoming particularly advanced. One of their finest weapons is their Dragon drone, which spews flesh-melting thermite onto Russian fighters. The drone is capable of firing a 2,500 degrees Celsius mixture of the deadly liquid onto bunkers before setting itself alight and flying inside the bunker, hoping to take Russian soldiers with it. Anyone caught beneath it is almost instantly killed. Thermite weapons have been favored by Ukrainian drone operators in the past as they burn up Russian vehicles like tanks with ease. Ukraine's use of drone warfare has kept Putin's troops at bay since the conflict started. They have repeatedly used impressive aerial tactics to strike key Russian infrastructure and to take out incoming fighters with ease. Past footage has also shown Ukrainian drones equipped with machine guns being used for the first time to ambush Russian troops. Ukrainian soldiers fitted a drone made by the Wild Hornets manufacturers with an AK-47 assault rifle and used it to fire on opposition forces. They have also unleashed a shotgun-wielding drone to hunt down and destroy Russians on the battlefield. Foundation for Assistance to Defenders of Ukraine shared a compilation of the drone-on-drone executions on social media. The minute-long clip shows a small Russian aircraft soaring above a Ukrainian war zone before being ruthlessly targeted. In the thrilling video, a Ukrainian drone stealthily appears above its Russian counterpart, with 2 shotguns attached to its front. The operator takes aim and, with near-pinpoint accuracy, fires, launching a deathly bullet straight to the Russian drone. Hamish says the use of the drones has not only been effective in attacking Russian infrastructure and troops, but also through their defensive abilities. The drones can scout out behind enemy lines and track Russian movements, as well as being used as a deterrent to push back incoming soldiers. The ex-military ace said, "What they've developed has been quite incredible. I think President Zelensky said a few weeks ago that they produced 2.2 million drones.